Who got the plug? Who got the aux cord? Table looking like a motherfucking chalkboard. All of a sudden, everybody starting to talk more. Bitch, I'm buzzing like that thing that's in your sock drawer.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Yosemite podcast. My name is Jason.
It's Young Al.
This is Rod.
E-Man.
I'm Rick.
All right. How y'all feeling? We got E-Man back in the game.
Good. We're good.
He had a little break, but he's back.
Came back from the dead.
Yeah. Zombie. Fucking Step Brothers.
He's on an unpaid leave.
Nah, I don't know. I'm getting paid for that shit.
How was your night, Rod?
When?
Last night.
Hey,
Finish telling us about your night.
I used to watch movies until my life became one.
Damn. Hey, somebody clip that.
No, it was a good time, dude. You guys should have made it.
I was busy. I would have gone, though.
Yeah, same.
Straight. Nah, it's great. It's great.
Wasn't invited.
Yeah. Anyways. Nah, the city's always a good time. Went out to eat. We had a few drinks there. Then from there, went to go get some. Have you guys ever tried Julie's? Julie's ice cream?
Yeah, in Crystal Lake, there's one. It's fine.
No,
That's Julianne's.
That's Julianne's, yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't finish it, bro.
Well, he was in Chicago. That's only Crystal Lake.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was, like, brand stuff.
No, it's just Julie's.
Yeah.
No.
But
Julie's ends.
it's good ice cream. It's just the flavor. I got like white chocolate chip macadamia. Don't recommend that.
That doesn't sound good. for
White
ice
chocolate,
cream.
white chocolate chip macadamia nut or something like that.
Damn.
I don't know. It wasn't good though. Dude, right when we were stepping outside and we were just eating the fucking ice cream cones, some dude who's tripping on acid comes up to us and just starts talking to us and being the fucking funniest dude ever, dude. He hugged me twice. This dude was just tripping balls, drunk.
Damn.
I don't know. He was like talking gibberish and everything. You could barely keep up with what he was trying to say. You couldn't form like a well-structured sentence at all.
Why'd you let him hug you?
Well, dude's funny, bro. He's cool. I tried shaking up with him. He was like, "Nah, give me a hug." I'm like, "All right, whatever."
And then you liked the first one so much you gave him another one?
Yeah, I didn't know how that happened actually.
Sounds like you
What you
stuck
talking
a
about,
kiss in
man?
there, too.
No, the first time it was weird because he hugged me the first time. Then like, that's when he first came up to us. Like I said, this dude was just tripping balls. So I didn't care. I wasn't trying to like ruin his trip or anything like that. Because when you're in that state of mind, you just don't want to be fucked with or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just from what I read online and all that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
Hell no.
Gotta throw that out there.
Did you guys watch that new movie, Lilo and Snitch, featuring 6IX9INE?
Oh my god, rat.
Wow. Dude,
Hey,
6IX9INE's fucking...
If you were in his
He's the guy.
position, would you guys snitch?
100%.
Wait, hold up. What was
What's
the
the
question?
situation?
If you were in a situation, would you snitch on everybody?
His situation.
Ooh.
On gang, I'll never talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell no.
Put out my mama.
Well, no, because
Fuck
like
12.
this is my point of view. They were taking money from him, and then they were planning on like super violating him, whatever that means, possibly like killing him or whatever it may be,
Torturing him.
or whatever. Well, yeah, whatever. So like, why would he stay loyal to them even after them like stealing money and all that bullshit?
Because he's from the streets, bro.
Exactly.
Hey.
And then
Like, that
a bunch
is
of people are like,
shit.
now he's just gonna get killed when he gets out. I'm like, if they wanted him gone that bad, they might have had him killed in prison anyways.
Nah, bro. Homie's in witness protection program.
No way.
He's gonna be out
I
in
don't
Utah.
think so. I first thought so, but
We don't
there's
know
no
that.
way.
He's going to be in Wyoming somewhere.
He's gonna be in wild.
With Kanye?
working at Subway.
No tattoos.
No, there's no way he's hiding.
Hey,
Yeah,
those,
there's no way he's hiding.
hey, those memes though.
I don't think he's going to get out, first
It
of all.
would take
You don't
like
think so?
3 years just to get
Nah.
his tattoos removed.
Unfortunately.
Like,
Oh, he would never.
no,
remove
he
him.
said they asked him if the other judge or what's it called, lawyer, asked him if he cooperates or whatever, he'll be out by January 1st, and he said correct.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's
word?
gonna be out
Yeah,
next year.
that's what I'm saying.
Hopefully,
like the
man. Hey, Instagram's been dry.
For real.
I need
I
some more-
I genuinely think if he comes out,
He's going to be number one again.
yeah.
You know, it's about to be a whole year since he's been in custody.
Yeah.
It's about to be.
And
a
his
whole year.
and his plays are
Thankfully.
still higher than Trippie Red's. That's crazy.
Well, because he drops the same song every week.
Ooh.
Say no to suicide.
Same ass song.
Damn.
That's crazy now because I was checking on his profile on Spotify. I think he's got like around 12 million monthly listeners still.
What the
Wait, who?
what?
6ix9ine.
What?
And he's been in jail for almost a year.
Holy shit!
That's pretty high.
Did you check it this month?
Yeah, like
I
probably a
feel
couple
like-
days ago.
When
What if that's
Spotify
just
says
because-
that, when it says like monthly listeners, does that mean like subscribers, or it's actually tracking the amount of people listening
I think it's monthly listeners, like
Damn.
actual.
as well?
Well, because what did Khalid break for like the first time? He got like 50 million or
Like
something.
he was the most something, most
I think it
streamed
was, like-
artist. I think.
Yeah.
He got
I
like
think.
50 million monthly listeners or something like that, which is crazy.
I think
but-
I thought it was like first week or some shit like that. Before that, Post Malone
First
had it,
week
and
of the
then
month?
Drake or some shit like that. No, first week of release.
I don't know.
But I don't know, some shit like
No,
that.
he's a top streaming artist.
Yeah, he
No, he's
broke.
the best
Damn.
ever,
Yeah, he
bro.
broke like Spotify's top streaming artist or whatever.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I
But
don't
still,
know,
yeah.
but what if he only has that much because
That's
'cause,
what
like,
I
of
was
the
thinking
trial.
because it was a
The
couple
trial,
days ago,
yeah.
and he's been popping up recently. But I don't know. I doubt it though. What are people just gonna listen to his music because all the memes?
Yeah.
I forgot
doubt
about
it.
him for a while.
Who, 6ix9ine?
yeah.
He's not someone I listen to, and
Well,
Yeah.
like just he doesn't come up every day anymore.
Yeah.
Until
Rod, what are your opinions about 6ix9ine?
As someone that doesn't know anything.
This motherfucker.
it's not dubstep, bro. He doesn't know.
Nah, I don't keep up with him. Nah, I don't like him, but I don't keep up with him.
why don't you like him?
Never liked his music
He's
or
a
anything.
snitch, bro.
I've,
Hey, he's a snitch too.
yeah, I'm
Add-
pretty
add
sure I've
more
seen you
to it.
dance.
Gummo.
Nah, yeah,
Stupid
I
Hard.
just never, I never liked him.
So would you
Snitch.
would you
Screwed up.
So I had no interest in ever keeping up with him.
would you snitch in this situation?
Oh hell no, never. My mom.
No,
Never fold.
no. All right, stop
None of my
fucking
homies gonna
around.
fold.
No, for real. Would you actually or no?
What?
You're facing up to life possibly.
Then I'm doing like
I'm doing life, bro.
Yeah, right.
that's no
Throw
cap.
me in solitary.
This nigga.
I want real answers, but they're fucking around.
Well, give me a real. Hey, would you snitch
real
if you're
answer.
in the same situation?
Hell yeah, are you kidding me? You think
Yeah,
I-
you're a snitch.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're a fucking
you think
rat.
you think I give a fuck what people think?
Fucking rat.
After this episode, we can't fuck with Jason no more.
Yeah, he's getting dropped.
Hey, fuck that. They never fucked with him.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real relationship. Like,
That's true.
It's not loyal to the game. It's loyal to the fucking.
Street,
that's
bro.
like that's
to
the streets right
to
there.
to the street life you don't know about.
Nah, he's
Bro,
bad.
I'm from the city. What are you talking about, dog?
Yeah,
I was born in
shut
Chicago.
the fuck. The city of
Chirac,
Woodstock.
homie.
Chirac.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Woodstock ain't no joke.
Jason really wants you to say you'd snitch on camera.
I don't want him to say it.
Never catch me slipping like him.
Yeah. Hey, what are you guys' favorite memes from 6ix9ine?
Probably. I still think just the ones where it's like, is that it? And then they say something.
Yeah, the
I know, but I'm
nine
saying,
trade
but
blood.
which one exactly though? Where it says like there's different
I've
ones.
only
where
seen the ones that you said. You guys have sent.
Hector's running 3 Honda Civics.
yeah, that was funny.
That's funny, too.
Hell no.
There's a bunch. There's too many, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I saw probably like over 20 of them.
Actually, the one that you sent last, the SPM,
SPM one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was funny.
SPM
as hell.
touched me, too. That's fucked up. Free SPM.
For real.
That's crazy.
Is that it? Right? It was that one?
Yeah.
He's like, is that it? And
Is
he's
that
like,
all,
"Nah,
Mr.
SPM raped
Hernandez?"
Me too.
R. Kelly touched me too.
Yeah, I saw that one, too.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's fucked up. But like the
Holy
people
shit.
like Trippie Redd and Cardi B, like he didn't really snitch on them. Everybody knew already. Like Cardi B,
especially
Cardi B already came out.
especially Trippie Redd.
Yeah,
That was no
yeah.
surprise.
Cardi B
Yeah.
what?
Cardi B in a GQ interview talked about how she was a
Nine trade blood.
Yeah, not specifically them,
Not
but how
that,
she was
yeah.
a blood.
Yeah.
Blood, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really see that as snitching.
Well,
if
and then
everybody already
even
knew.
big music outlets, like, didn't Complex start making, like, memes of it, too?
Did they?
Like, the thread was like, 6ix9ine came out, this person is 9 Trade Blood, blah, blah, blah. Like, they'll just say a random person.
Yeah, some shit like that.
And I'm pretty sure I saw Complex, like, do one, too, that was not real at all.
Oh, like
Like, they were-
Clifford. You
Yeah,
said that
some
one,
shit
right?
like that.
Yeah, Clifford the big red dog.
Yeah.
Everybody
Rich
knew that.
Brian. I saw one with him too.
Really?
I
Yeah,
didn't
he
see
quoted it. He's like, "Oh shit, that shit had me
I
scared for
saw
a
one.
second."
Some Disney star, too. I forgot her name. Sky Jackson? Or
Yeah, the
something?
little black girl from
Yeah.
what's
Jessie, I think.
Yeah, from Jesse. Yeah.
Now I only know her from the Panini video from Lil Nas X.
She's
Yeah,
in
that
that.
was weird.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I haven't watched
yeah, he
that.
was following her around. That's pretty weird.
Well, she's of age now, isn't she?
Is she?
I'd
She looks like
expect
she's
so.
12.
I think she was probably like 11 when Jesse was popping. So that was years ago. Though.
That wasn't 7 years ago, was it?
I think it's from
Dude, I
since,
don't
since
know.
that popped
Yeah,
off.
I
I'd
have
say
no
so.
way.
Hey, you know what? Give me a second. Let me fact check. See what her
Fact
age
check,
is.
because if she's of age, that's crazy. That'd still be weird because she looks very young.
What'd you guys think about the Woodfield Mall incident?
Bro, that shit was. I was gonna say funny, but that's not funny.
Yeah.
Do you guys know
Oh,
what really?
what's this? Dude, I don't know the story.
I don't know the background.
Alright, I don't know the story, but I saw the video. This dude was driving around in a black
She's 17, by
Trailblazer,
the
I'm
way.
pretty sure.
She's 17.
Wow, you're a creep.
You're fucking.
Anyway,
What the hell? I told you guys to do a fact check, assholes. That's weird.
Wait,
That's
so this
weird.
guy ran.
Yeah, he's
this
definitely getting dropped.
this
Oh,
guy
weird.
ran through the Woodfield Mall, Sears entrance, I think that's what it was, in a black Trailblazer, and he just kept going though, like he didn't even stop.
Yeah, and he hit something reverse, kept going, like, and then I saw like an article talking about how the cops think it's something to do with a medical condition, but like
That's
what-
that
So
his
what,
dad
I
you
haven't
said.
followed up on
you're gonna
it.
get
That his
dismissed
dad's
just 'cause of
yeah,
that?
that his dad said he had a condition and he hadn't taken his medicine.
how the fuck?
How does that lead up to
Is
going through a
is
fucking
that the
mall?
actual story?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that's what it said.
You know, it's what you can prove in court.
That's what it said in the article. Yeah, that his dad said that. And then there's a video where the cops are searching him and shit, and they're asking him to take off his shoes so they can check the shoes and stuff. And this motherfucker has the nerve to ask why. Like, bro, you just fucking
Like
ran
he
into
had
a
a
mall.
choice,
Yeah,
really?
like what the fuck?
He was in the position to be
Yeah.
asking questions.
And then did you guys
he
see
didn't do
the?
nothing wrong.
And that it was like the Fox News article. This geeky ass dude. He's like out there. He's like, I was shopping with my mom and I saw this dude this and that. And he like pulls up his arm. He's wearing like a fucking WWE watch. This dude's probably at least 30. And he's like talking about it looked like he was trying to hit people and stuff. So I don't know about that, but from all the
So
other
no one got
videos,
hit though? Do you know?
no. Apparently he almost hit like a group of kids. But
Jeez.
That would have been bad.
That
Or
was
is he
really
just
bad.
fucking shit up?
I don't know. Maybe
I think it was just fucking shit up.
It looked like it, but yeah.
Like he just wanted to fuck shit up.
But
Nah,
malls
not
can be
people.
pretty.
Dude, he's
Woodfield's a big mall. Like
He was
Yeah.
probably on weed.
that's a really populated
you know?
mall.
He's probably on weed.
on weed.
Yeah.
He probably injected at least
Dude.
3 of them before he did that.
3 weeds.
Fucking-
Holy shit.
Fucking pot smokers, man.
God
Don't
damn.
do drugs, kids.
Fucking marijuana, dude.
Damn,
Shit
so
was
somebody
crazy.
else crashed into the Crystal Lake Walmart.
Yeah,
The
too.
day
that was
after.
Like,
I thought it was the
what?
day
They did it on
of.
purpose.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It might have been last
Yeah,
night.
because I saw that someone posted yesterday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, you're right.
on Facebook and shit. So.
What?
They did the
Uh,
same thing, but at Walmart in Crystal Lake.
So I was reading that. Someone said that was from a couple years ago. They were just fucking around with that or something. Like they took, like they screenshotted it. Or I
And
don't
like
know.
added
Like
the
it was.
Snapchat layout. to
Yeah,
seem
yeah,
like
something
it.
like that. Yeah.
Could be
Damn.
true.
It did look pretty shitty.
But
Yeah,
didn't you
there's
send the
articles that was, like,
actual
in
Snapchat of
2017.
it, or what was it? What'd you send?
No, you sent a screenshot.
I sent it, but
Oh.
I was looking at like the post and the comments, and then someone said something about an article.
Because they made it to Facebook too. I didn't
Yeah,
click the article.
I saw that from last night being posted.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone had mentioned in the comments. I didn't fact check it, but I didn't see. They said something about it being from 2017.
I could see that. That always happens, dude. People bring old ass shit up.
Yeah, just because it's like
Yeah,
relevant now.
yeah,
But I
exactly.
mean, it's funny, you know.
The same memes get reused like every 3 years.
Somebody shared it
I
saying
They're
like
fire memes though.
they're triggering other people or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of accidents, have you guys ever been in a car accident?
Yeah, I hit
Yeah.
a
Like,
I hit
even if it's a minor one.
I hit a pregnant lady actually. It was like
Damn, 2 and 1.
yeah, that was fucked up.
Damn,
I was
that's fucked up.
shitting myself for real. And fucking yeah, I don't know. It was like pretty recently
What happened?
after my license, and I was driving, distracted, and then bam, like we were at a stop sign, right?
Hey, wait. What distracted you?
Don't want to talk about. it.
Oh,
But, like,
okay,
Oh
okay.
my
No, but
god.
listen,
phone.
so we were at a stop sign, right? Like this. Boom, 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 a bunch of cars. And then I thought they were going because I like looked up and saw. And then I was just rolling and like I barely hit her. So then I got out and she's like, "Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry about it, whatever." And then she just took a picture of my info. And then I don't know where they like told me that like
You're getting sued.
I might get sued if something's wrong with like her baby. You know, never heard back from him, so I think I'm good. But
Hey,
like,
kid's
shit was
all right.
fucked up. But I was like, I literally like rolled into a car. Like you know how your car rolls by itself. I rolled into a car and it was like, and then like crazy shit.
Remember that shit happened when you were with me?
Bruh.
We were on our way to Crystal Lake. I don't think we told anybody. We were on our way to beat ups. This was
Wait,
like
what?
this was like Yeah, I think
Like,
that's
this stays
the
between
summer.
us.
The summer we graduated, so like
probably
3 years ago.
3 or 4 years ago.
The summer we graduated, so yeah, 3 years ago, maybe a little bit over. We were on our way to meet, I think, the guys, right, at B-Dubs and
Yeah,
Crystal Lake.
we're going to beat ups.
I'm like-
he was a little uneasy.
This is when I was like finishing a song, or whatever, and I was like showing him, and I was like looking at my phone, playing it, you know,
Right
we're at
in
a
front
stop
of
sign,
the
the McDonald's.
BP McDonald's.
Yeah, and we're like, they were like at a stop, you know, at the light, and same situation as you, where I thought people were going, and they weren't, and I like let off the let off the
Yeah.
brake, and it kind of just rolled slowly and tapped this car in front of me, like super lightly, you know.
Yeah.
And then the fucking mom and dad got out of this. I think it was like a van or some shit. And then I think it was the mom that was freaking out, and the dad was like, "Oh, there's nothing there. You're good, man."
Yeah,
It's
nah,
not-
they're cool about
Really?
it.
Yeah.
They didn't even take your info, nothing?
nothing, right?
Nah,
Damn.
We didn't even stop traffic that much, but like a second, we got back in the cars and we were good.
Were you shitting yourself after? You're like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that
Dude,
could have
this
been
guy
bad.
was so like, oh my god.
You got the
started-
B-Dubs uneasy.
Hey, he's always like that, bro.
For real. Y'all know me. I overthink and I trip.
Dude,
Like,
that's bad. You should have seen him when he tried fucking drifting. He thought it was DK going into Rick's house.
Who, this guy?
yeah.
Jason
Which one?
drifts to the corner, hits the
What
sidewalk, loses a
This
tire.
Dude, the whole wheel just pops off, bro.
Dude, just tell the story from the beginning. I mean, what were we doing? You picked me up. We were going to what?
What'd you
We're
do
gonna go
that
to the
morning?
gym.
All
We're
right,
gonna
all
go to
right.
the gym.
All right. So I got this was the winter of
Hold
what?
on. Before you start that story, let me
Okay.
just go back and people were saying that the article from 2017 or whatever, that is a real article, but it has nothing to do with yesterday's situation.
Oh,
And there's
okay.
people saying that like they worked there and they were in the back and it actually happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was real.
How the fuck? I want to know how that happened though, because they like reversed into the doors, right?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Like they probably thought that was a garage or some shit, because that shit.
Maybe-
was
maybe
It was a
they're-
medical
they're
condition.
going-
They blacked out.
Apparently he
That
was
could be.
drunk.
Not surprised.
Where did you get that from?
He's just adding shit.
And actually, he was drunk. He had like his whole family in the car. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Ran over like 2 people.
And he was a terrorist. Just keep
Yeah.
adding the fucking details.
All right, continue
Um,
with your story though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I had just gotten my license.
What time did you wake up that morning? Start from
7:45. That's dead on the dot.
Okay.
I'm just joking. All right, so this is when I had my Cavalier, my beater. I just got my license, and of course my babies over here, they didn't have their license, so they were trying to go to the gym at any time. And I was like, all right, I'll try to Scooby y'all, see what my mom says. So I had my license, but my mom still didn't let me drive like anywhere by myself. And for some reason, even less at night. And it was already dark out. It was like what, December, let's say.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was cold as fuck.
Yeah, it was cold as shit.
So it was like 6.
I remember the.
Yeah, it probably was like
I
7
remember the
p.m.
winter
maybe.
last year. The stroll was heavy.
Yeah. So I went to pick up Rod. We're going to pick up Rick. This is back when he left. He lived in the Sonatas, and we were about to take a left from there. And I was like, I think I even told Rod, watch this. I fucking just
Hey, hey, rip it.
I twist the wheel and fucking just like hit the gas a little bit, and this bitch just goes straight towards the fucking curb. I'm like, hell no. This bitch just dashes into that shit, and I hear a fucking poof, and we're like partly like on the
There's
sidewalk.
There's probably like at least like an inch or two of snow too on the road still at that time. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
it
why
was-
he slipped. There was no grip.
That shit was
With
thick, yeah.
His little Cavalier
Hey, it was
with
Um,
3 C's.
yeah. But yeah, we got off. Him and Rod. I remember Rod being, "Oh fuck," and
Oh shit.
yeah, oh shit. All right. And then I got off. The fucking wheels just on the sidewalk, and I'm like,
Oh, it literally
"Fuck."
came off.
That bitch
Yeah,
just popped
so
off,
came
bro. That shit was fucked. And then we pushed it into Rick's house, and Rick's
Yeah.
dad helped me put the donut on. Actually, he basically did it himself. I
He
feel
did
bad.
it himself. He didn't help me.
yeah,
He did it
I
himself.
handed him
You were
the.
holding the flashlight.
Yeah.
He was getting yelled at by my dad.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
shout
He
out
was laughing
shout
at
out to
him, though.
pops on that. Yeah, for real.
Shout out
Wait, so
Alex.
you got out his driveway and then straight up like tried to drift right away?
No, we were
no,
getting to
they're
his
barely
house.
getting to my house.
Rick wasn't even in the car yet. We were getting there.
Did we
Yeah.
still go to Anytime? No.
No,
Probably went back home right
Yeah, I was like,
You were
bro.
crying the whole time.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was
he
like,
was.
I was nervous as I wasn't crying, but I was nervous as hell. I was like, man, I gotta tell my mom right now.
Wait, so the tire what broke
came
on
off.
it or what?
The
Like-
whole rim bent. The whole.
Holy shit.
The
Yeah.
tires
I don't
just,
know
like,
So you
because-
flew
hit the
off.
curb with the tire? Or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the back tire hit the curb.
So it was like.
No,
And
was it the back tire?
Yeah, it was.
It was the front.
So
It
you,
was,
like,
it was the
framed it
front
like
right.
this,
Front passenger.
It was the
Oh,
front.
I thought it was
Yeah.
the back right. I
Yeah.
thought it
Front
smacked the
passenger.
back.
No, it was the front passenger.
So if this is the curve, the
So you
tire
didn't even
just
turn
like,
that much at
No.
all.
ran straight into it. It just like flew off, kind of.
it's because I didn't understand like
That
the
bitch was
whole
stanced.
the
The
whole
whole
thing of it.
snow
Like
thing?
back. No, not that. The fact that car was front wheel drive and I was trying to drift in that bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, he even hit the e-brake and everything, dude.
Yeah.
Homie literally did
Hey, I was just trying to do what I saw in the movies.
He hit the knobs
Thought it
and
was-
everything.
Hey, now ask me to drift corners in the G8. I
He
got
thought
you.
he was in Tokyo.
I'm actually. I must say I'm good as fucking drifting now on my G8.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
But it's rear wheel drive, so it's easier.
All right, we'll
It's
insert
fun.
the clip right here.
Him drifting.
No, you know our editor is not that good yet. We'll get to it though.
Yeah. What other accent stories you guys got? Hey, Rick, tell yours. Hit Mr. Garcia.
I don't even want to
That's
say it.
self snitching right there.
Hey,
I got away with that one.
Hey, did you send him on an ambulance
Hey,
or something like that?
he hit me first of all.
All right, tell the story.
Nigga walked off.
So
Who walked off?
fixed them.
This nigga right here.
Hey,
That's both.
hey,
I
wait,
can't
you
say
were
that.
driving though, right?
No, my mom was driving, bro. I was just. Nah, I've been in.
With the license and shit.
Remember when we got in an accident when you were driving? We went to.
Oh
we went on that
shit!
cruise. We went on that cruise or whatever.
Yeah. We went
For somebody's
on a,
funeral.
He crashed the boat.
we went on a cruise.
That was like
for,
a car ride cruise
for
like,
Chad Winter. Rest in peace. Didn't know the guy, but it was a cool thing that everyone was like trying to do a cruise, you know.
like a
And
car cruise. Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a laid back thing, and some fucking faggots start fucking just speeding and like crossing each other up and stuff. And
So
that's
you joined him?
no, I didn't. That's the thing. I was telling Rick, I was like, I'm just gonna fucking chill, man. Everyone's trying to like speed, and they're going in the back road, just like
I'm pretty
passing
sure
each
we were
other.
in like Bull Valley too.
It was Bull Valley. You're not supposed to pass each other there and shit, and they're just going at it. And we're like, I'm telling Rick, I'm just chilling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're fucking going up to like this little hill, and everyone comes to a stop all of a sudden. So I stopped on time, and the dude behind me doesn't. He just fucking hits me and Rick. We're like, fuck.
We barely like stopped before we hit the guy in
Yeah.
front of us.
Wait, what
Yeah.
car were you driving?
The G8.
G8.
That was my
Oh,
first.
that shit's it's got a rebuilt title, doesn't it?
Hey, yeah, it's still running harder than your Impala though.
Oh,
Wait, what? What'd you say?
You heard me.
I did.
hey, hey, why don't you watch this later when it's on
All your
YouTube?
butt buddies over here were going down on you. That ass jokes.
Anyways, I'm not mad about that accident. I didn't pay shit, and I got a fucking after.
Diffuser, no?
I got I got an aftermarket diffuser and exhaust out of it.
That's crazy.
A $600-$800 exhaust I was gonna buy anyways. And that bitch, fucking shout out to Jim Olson. He hooked it
That's
up.
a good deal.
Yeah. So
You should
Well, I
break-
mean, how many accidents has that car been in? Was it 5 and counting?
that car has been rear-ended like 3 times. That's
The side it's wiped on the door too.
Dude, my car-
on
Jim.
14.
dude, my car takes it in the ass more than Rod.
damn.
It's crazy.
That's a weekly basis.
Another. So that was the first time. That was the first time getting rear-ended. Another time was last
When you hung out
year.
with Jesse.
Damn.
Another time was I was on my way to school to ECC, and we were at the stop by Three Brothers, and some truck behind me is just coming towards me, and I fucking see her, and like she's not stopping, and she did the same thing. She admitted that she was on the phone, and she just was fucking rolling the car, and then you know there's like a little bit of a ditch right there that you can get out where cops get in there. I started going towards there, like speeding in, and I didn't do it in time where she like, got the back left of my car. And I was
So
like,
you
God
almost
damn.
prevented it?
I almost prevented it, but she fucking just rolled in too fast. But I was so close to fucking preventing it.
Yeah.
You should have just sat there and rested.
I was-
That one is the least damage I've ever gotten because she didn't hit it that hard, but it still crackled paint, and so she had to fucking.
Probably
go with
like 2 years ago, I was in Carpentersville, like going to Jesse's house, and I was sitting at the red light waiting for it to turn green, like to turn, and like I'm chilling on my phone low key because I know that light like it's timed and it takes forever. Like looking down, and then I get fucking hit from behind. I was so pissed. Like it wasn't bad, but I just look back and like this car looks like it's under my truck almost, and I like fucked up their whole hood because I had the hitch on, and like like the front of the hood like was like squished like up, you know.
Oh, hell, like.
And I got out. I just looked at it and like got out my truck and I just drove away. Like it didn't do shit to my truck, so I was like, whatever.
You're like, that's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
Wait, did you say anything to the person?
No, they were just looking at me all scared.
You should have got out like grabbing your back and shit, but like,
I'm always going, hey, I get hit, I'm going for the neck right there and walking out.
No, that car was packed, bro. Packed with our fellow Latinos, so
oh, okay.
I wasn't trying to do nothing.
That's different.
Yeah.
Alright, no, that's right. You did it right.
Yeah.
But if they were Caucasian, bro.
Hey, bust out the card.
No, yeah. So I just kind of like,
the
I was like,
tables
whatever.
have
You guys
turned.
didn't do nothing to my truck. Like, I'll just whatever. I'm not gonna call nothing or
Yeah.
report anything.
Yeah.
I know
But
they-
it sucks for them though. I mean, they hit me though.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I have been in an accident. Fucking getting out of Jewel when I used to work at TCF. Some old dude. I was backing out and everything, so I had the right of way. I was already, halfway backing out of the parking lot, and this dude wasn't paying attention. An old guy. He just goes straight and backs out right into my into the bumper or something like that.
Into your 2016.
To the 2016. Nah, that's all reliable though too. Impala.
That bitch been pushing, man. Holy
Dude,
shit.
she's still kicking. Yeah, I'll never give up on her.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ellen?
But
Go
no,
ahead.
going back to
Hey, ladies, Rod's faithful.
Shut the fuck up. So he ended up just rear-ending me. Did no damage to the car, but since my car was like already all fucked up, scratched and everything, I was kind of bogus, But I was like, nah, that wasn't there and everything like that.
Scum.
I mean, I wasn't gonna replace
Fraud,
anything
bro.
on there. Nothing has been replaced on that
So you
car.
bought Gucci loafers with the money?
I bought Supreme up tempo.
That's fucked up. They got them on Wish, bro. $30.
Did I send you
They're
guys a Snapchat of the guy going in the roundabout the wrong way?
Yeah.
Right.
What happened to
Bro.
the dude?
I don't know. I just kept driving, but somebody was gonna hit him for sure. Cause it's like heavily trafficked right there on 47, like deep into 47. And I noticed there's like some old guy. I don't know. He's never seen a roundabout in his life or something. But everyone's going like right, like to continue 47. This dude goes left, and then there's hella cars coming in this way, and he's just like driving up on the roundabout. And then I just kept driving, so I didn't see.
Damn, that's crazy.
He probably
Going
got
back to
hit,
my
though.
story though, I ended up finessing like $400.
Fuck.
Did not call the insurance. Did not call the cops or anything. He just paid me.
He gave you
That's
$400.
fucked up.
We agreed on like 400. I took down all his information, license, insurance,
Just
his phone
pretending
number.
like you were gonna do.
Wait, did he give you cash?
He gave me in checks. It was
Okay.
like money orders or whatever it was. But I felt kind of bad when I found out that this dude would, because he knew I worked at the bank, so he dropped it off at the bank like a week or like two later, or something like that.
You
Whatever.
saw
it
him?
was. He went and dropped it off for me.
Hey, Rod was like,
And Rod was the one
where's my
working?
money?
Yeah. I was like, what's up, dog?
Every time he was shopping, Rod's yelling at him.
I was like, what's up,
Hey,
dog?
watch where you're going.
Felt bad for the guy because I think he said he had to go take like a loan or something.
Damn.
That's foul.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Bro, hey, you know what?
Did you charge him interest too for taking forever?
I didn't have to worry about shit, bro. He paid me like it was like $450 or something like that.
He was probably salty because he just kept seeing your same old car.
Because we went to go get a quote for the thing and
Hey, what if he was like,
sent
are you
it,
kidding me? That's a
and it was
piece
like
of shit.
1600 or 17 or 16 or 1700 to replace it. I'm like, we're not fucking replacing this. I don't give a fuck about this.
Wait, how
So I
long
just
ago
told him,
was
all
that?
right, we'll do $400 or $500. Call it a day.
Damn.
Straight pocketed that shit.
Hey, fuck it. Another time I got rear-ended. We were leaving a fucking.
Jesse's house.
We were leaving school. No, we were leaving school. It was senior year, and some fucking sister fucking yeehaw motherfucker pulls in front of me right away. I fucking hit the brakes. My boy Christian was behind me, and he didn't fucking stop in time and rear ends me. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
Damn, so what do you do in that situation? You charge
Call
him
the
or no?
cops.
No, we didn't call it.
No, I'm
Wait, I think. I don't know if we did call the cops. I think we did.
Why would you?
Well, because technically when you do insurance claims, you still have to do a
police report.
Police report. That's the reason. But since the school was considered like a private property or whatever the fuck, there was no ticket being given or anything. And technically we tried to give the blame to this dude and shit. We gave him his name and everything. But I was like, he's the dude that fucking pulled out in front of us, and the cop didn't give any tickets out or whatever. But
like, what did the insurance say when you told them that?
I mean, it was Christian's. We had the same insurance, but Christian's insurance.
Christian's insurance paid for it, right?
Yeah, he had to do a deductible, or sorry, a fucking claim, and then It basically covered mine.
Yeah, he fucked Chris over.
Because not really, because if
It'd be your own.
no, I didn't, because if Chris would have had to do it like out of pocket, it would have been fucking like much over $1,000. So
Or I forgot you're
Yeah,
paying
but
for
don't
his
they raise-
insurance.
Huh?
But don't they raise
Yeah,
his
I
price
forgot.
every month
Yeah.
Yeah.
for having a car crash?
Yep.
yeah, but
For
I don't know.
claims.
I don't think it would still be up that much. I don't know.
That
I feel
much.
like-
I forgot it's coming out of your pocket,
But
right?
no,
You're
but
paying for it.
I told Christian, I was like, dude, whatever
Dude,
you
no,
want to do.
It's not like that.
It's not like I was like, we're doing a claim right now. It was literally like, I let him do
You're
whatever
probably the
he
one
wanted
that
to
called
do.
the cops right away.
I
Before even getting out
He's
there.
probably. Hey,
you
this
guys
guy
are-
was like,
you
He was
guys
already
are-
on the phone. He was already on the phone.
He
He's
got
like,
it.
he's like, hey,
he's like, oh, what up, Chris?
Hey.
Hold up.
hell no.
hey,
You
get
guys
that
are-
guy. He's like, don't worry, Chris, I got it.
You guys are you guys are
called the
putting me in a
cops, not
situation
the
where I
insurance.
fucking it was nasty. No,
Gotcha, bro.
you guys are making me look bogus as fuck. I really wasn't like
Bogus
that.
as fuck.
Nah,
Nah,
Rod's
you
You
did
made
that
bogus.
shit
yourself look
yourself.
bogus as fuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
both of y'all bogus as fuck.
Why
yeah,
would I do?
right.
You made a dude take out a $400 loan.
Yeah.
He should have learned how to drive.
That's fucked up.
No, he learned how to
Point
drive
blank,
like
bro.
60
He
years
was
ago.
white.
Yo, you're right though. People do need to learn how to drive and not fucking pull out when they think they can pull out.
Dude.
Well, how else are they supposed to pull out?
So I saw a video on Twitter.
Just
I don't
look-
know if it was a couple
be
weeks ago. Someone pulling out of their driveway and ripped off the whole
Ah,
bumper,
dude,
bro.
that
For,
shit was-
hey, that shit was crazy.
You know what? I was watching that and I didn't realize it was her, and I was like, man, I know what's gonna happen. Huh? Shut up. I was watching it, and then it happened and shit, and I realized it was her. I was like, man, that could have been viral. But nah, fucking people in Woodstock don't know.
Bro,
how to
that's
use
what I was
Twitter.
saying.
People in Woodstock just fucking like it, like Facebook. That shit could have been viral. Promise you. Bro.
Like big.
Wait, so what
yeah,
happened?
big.
Hey, go back
She
and
pulled
retweet
out.
it.
It was funny as hell, though.
Hey.
I
It
watched
was
that
like she was
shit.
trying to pull out. There was the truck with the trailer in her driveway. She turned too much. She hit the fucking curb or some shit. And whole bumper,
Just,
whole
like,
bumper,
ripped off?
like ripped off. It was like.
It's funny as fuck.
Did it?
So like
She, like,
this is
turned
the
too hard.
side, and here's the front. The car, she was like backing out. She did turn too much instead of going straight, and the corner of the bumper just caught on.
Yeah.
Hey, here's
to the
the
side of
clip.
the
I'm
concrete.
showing
And it like dragged.
And it just like
Yeah.
dragged, it like yanked it off. It looked like it was fucking nailed in or something. That weird
Yeah, for
whack
real.
ass bumpers,
It
dude.
popped
That's
off
what I
easy.
hate about cars. Man.
Did it?
Whack ass plastic.
Did
bumper.
it crack it all or no?
Huh? Nah, it's great.
Like
Oh,
they
that's
just put
good.
it back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that's
doubt
great.
it.
That's
No
good.
way.
It probably just popped off, right?
Yeah, it looked like it just popped. Like it caught on the corner and just popped off.
How?
Dude,
That's
go
some
find
strong
that
That was.
plastic.
It's funny though that she got it on camera. Like,
Yeah,
she got the
for real.
clip. That's funny. as
That
fuck.
was funny as hell. Hey, shout out to you. She's our #1 fan on Facebook for real.
Shout out Leslie,
Yeah,
baby
she-
girl.
Hey, hey, blow her kiss. Blow her kiss.
Oh man.
Any other accident stories you got? These are funny.
Well, I mean, it wasn't funny. I was actually kind of pissed about this one. I was driving down.
Is it when
'Cause
you,
I got
when you just
blamed
got
for
your
it.
license and you scratched your dad's car?
On his birthday?
Dude, I went the wrong way in the McDonald's one
He turned,
way.
he turned the wrong
Wait,
way.
what?
So you're supposed to, when you enter McDonald's, you're supposed to go to the
Right.
fucking, I don't know, wherever, the parking lot. It's a one way around the whole parking lot. I ended up going the wrong way and trying parking in there and everything. I ended up, like, the car's right here. Let me get your phone. So the car's right here.
Don't scratch
I
it.
pulled in the wrong way this way when I was supposed to go all the way around because it was diagonal parking. And I go and try to park like this.
And
And,
you
when
just-
I was backing out, just scratch that shit. Don't worry.
And it was
I
your
left.
dad's car?
Yeah, it was my dad's car. It's
Like-
the first day I got my license. It's the
Yeah.
day of my birthday.
On his birthday.
And
like,
guess where we
turned
went?
60.
McDonald's.
B-dubs, hey.
And then McDonald's.
That's
Yeah,
tradition.
why the fuck do we do both though?
Dessert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ice cream cone.
I don't remember.
But,
I just remember being your birthday.
Yeah. But I was a good person, though. I left my insurance information, contact, license info, everything he needed so, you know, he could do what he got to do.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's
Oh,
a
is-
fucking lie, straight dipped.
Yeah, I was about to say what? You didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold on. I don't recall that shit.
This shit was a hit and run, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck.
yeah. Can I say it, bro?
Watch the dude who
Watches this.
the victim's gonna watch this shit. And be like, wait, hold up. That shit happened to me.
Uh,
And McDonald's a couple years ago.
I did this shit in April. We were in the city. I think I was meeting my family in the city, and there was this tight ass spot in the corner of that Dick's Last Resort place, and I was like, if I don't, homie, what the fuck are you doing?
What up?
I was like,
It's fine now, he's getting impatient.
if I don't park in this little ass spot, I'm gonna fucking go park in a like expensive ass garage, or keep driving for a while till I find something. So I'm trying hard as fuck to park in there. I'm getting good, and I'm like really fucking close to this other car, and I'm trying to get close but not hit it, and I fucking tap it a little bit. I'm like, fuck, man. And I'm like, whatever. I got out, and it wasn't that bad. It was like you couldn't see anything. It was like a little print, and I was like, whatever.
You didn't move?
No, I still parked there. I was like, fuck it.
Well, they probably would have noticed, like.
Exactly.
That shit is whack. Yesterday I had to parallel park with incoming traffic in the city, man.
Everybody
Fuck that
honking
shit.
at you. And shit.
Nah, I was quick about it.
That's exactly what I had to do.
Yeah, I was quick about it. It wasn't bad. It's just it's shitty. Like I hate doing that shit.
You guys seen that?
I was able to fit in right away, but I feel like I was like too close to like the street.
Nah,
And that's why I was trying
Like
to
you
just
were
suck at
close enough
parking.
to the curb.
Yeah, I wasn't close enough to the curb.
I've never tried parallel parking. I don't know if I suck or not.
Wait,
I'm pretty fucking good at
I've
parking.
never
in
had
general.
I've never had to.
I don't think I
you
had
never
either.
had to do it.
Really?
I thought they made you do it.
No,
No,
they
I
don't.
mean
Whatever
like
it is.
in a real
It's random.
situation.
They didn't even make me do it for my test. I literally
For
just
testing, I had to do, yeah.
I literally just drove. It's like there's like the DMV, and you go out, and it's like around a block, and you you just
Oh, I didn't get tested at the DMV.
No, yeah, I meant the
Yeah, I
driver's
know.
ed.
That's
Driver's
pretty
ed, they
much
make.
The behind the wheel. That's what I was talking about.
Oh
They made me.
yeah, that's different though. That's like literally open road. I just went in,
I remember drifting.
and then they make
For
you
my
set the
license.
wheel towards the curb. Like
Yeah.
on the downhill or whatever.
Or no,
That's
it's
it.
I
never did
remembered
that.
it because the instructor always told me it was up and away, and then
Yeah.
down, and I forgot what she used for that.
Well,
one.
I just have common sense.
Yeah, that's literally the way I fucking remember it.
Wait, what?
Well, obviously you
parking
know
in
what
it.
Dude, you didn't even know how to park a truck.
Yeah,
You drive a
right.
truck, you don't even know how to park it.
Hey, post pick. You don't even know how to back up a trailer, bro.
Why would
Someone shared that. It pissed me off. Like, imagine being.
I shared that.
You shared it, but someone else did too. Something about do you remember what it
Because Rick
said?
the manliest man here.
Yeah, this
fuck
shit.
is
This
that?
shit has no correlation with it.
What the fuck is that noise?
It's just the water thing.
Couldn't even close it. Damn, bro.
It's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, it'll go away right now.
Nah, but that's funny though, because obviously it wasn't serious.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Any other accident stories?
Yeah, so I was going back to the one that pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
I was driving down.
I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Yeah, what is that?
Dude, mind your own business.
Oh shit.
You come into my house asking
So
questions.
who
and
pissed
shit?
you off, dog?
What's the road they used to live on?
McConnell?
McConnell Road.
Yeah.
So I'm driving down that road going towards Crystal Lake, and I was doing maybe 50. You know, nothing crazy. I think the speed limit there is like 40, 45, something like that.
Fuck. So you were speeding like real fast.
I was a speed demon, dude. Fucking insane. It's about time this dude does something useful around here. Anyways, I'm driving down that. There's this trailer or truck with a bed attached to it, and he ended up.
What that mean?
I don't know, like whatever the fucking I can't do.
A hitch?
Trailer?
Yeah, I guess the trailer attached to it. The truck with the trailer, whatever he had attached to it. I don't know the actual name of it. Whatever.
A
I don't-
trailer with wheels.
Whatever. Anyways, he ended up doing a dead ass stop and everything because he didn't slow down or anything like that. I wasn't texting or anything.
Yeah.
I was changing the
I was tweeting, but
I was changing the radio station or some of the music, so I wasn't actually texting.
The radio
But I
station,
was not
Grandpa?
looking up. I was not looking at the road either. When I look up, I see that he had dead stopped in front of me. I hit the brakes and everything. I was able to come to a complete stop. But then there's this motorcycle dude who wasn't
I
paying
remember that.
attention. Who wasn't paying attention, and he ends up not being able to brake in time. So he goes sideways, and I look up in the rearview mirror. I don't know why, but I just looked up in the rearview mirror. And I just see his motorcycle going sideways, skidding across the road, and him like front flipping across the pavement and everything.
Did the guy in front of you get in
Yo.
trouble, or?
No, I was the one that got blamed for that accident.
It's about-
Yeah,
still don't
no,
get that.
well, so what was popped is when we got out and everything, we went to go check on him. Bloody ass face, all torn up and everything. He just looked fucked up.
But the guy in front of you like stopped and got out too.
He pulled into a house. No,
Oh.
they pulled into a house.
Oh, I think he
It was a
literally
landscape. It was like a landscape company. They were
Yeah.
going to do some landscape at a house right
So it was
there.
like a closed trailer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they, they didn't do anything. Neighbors and everything. From the houses, they all call the cops. We call the cops and everything. And when the cops came, they took down my information, but they didn't ask me really anything. Like, they kind of just said, like, oh, kind of happened. I told them exactly what happened. And what the guy said, he was like, yeah, it was my fault. I wasn't paying attention, blah, blah, blah. He was speeding, too.
Yeah, that's great.
It was maybe a 1 or 2 minute conversation. He was like, all right, man, you can go ahead and go. The cop just let me know. He's like, you can go.
And they sent you an
Fine.
invoice.
Next thing you know, a couple weeks later, I received a letter in the mail that I have to appear in court.
Hell no.
Oh.
Yeah, and I get blamed for failure to reduce speed or something like that. I forgot how they named it, but I ended up having to going to court and everything. My dad had to go with me because I was under 18. And I remember me and him arguing in front of the judge because I was like, nah, I don't want to plead guilty. And he was like, what, you got money for a lawyer? And I was like, man, fuck. This is the time when I was working at Subway, making like $300 every 2 weeks.
Shit.
Working like 70 hours in those 2 weeks. It was like 30 plus hours a week, 35.
For that was a
Were you working in
bitch.
China, bro? Fuck.
Yeah, it was tough,
Indentured
man.
slave.
Felt like it.
775, man.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
But-
like that makes no sense to me though. How is that like? Since you just because you didn't slow down, but then the guy in front of you not slow down either.
So the guy in front of me, he did a dead stop. He just
Yeah.
like fucking braked within like 200, not even 200 feet, like within 100 feet of where you're supposed to turn.
But yeah, you could get in trouble for like failure to avoid collision or like shit like that. Like,
Yeah, and
which is dumb, but
because nothing happened to the pilot or anything that I was driving. Had no dings, had nothing on my car. Because like I said, I looked up in the rearview mirror and I saw the motorcycle coming and everything. So I was able to avoid it. I pulled to the right side, like to the elbow of the road. The shoulder. There you go. Shoulder.
I hit the road right in the fucking knee, man.
Straight for the kneecaps. Pulled to the shoulder, so I was able to avoid it completely.
Damn, that's crazy.
Dude, Jason makes himself
Wait, so
laugh.
so what'd you have to do? You do you have to pay anything out of pocket or
Yeah,
like
no,
what were the damages?
So I mean, I didn't have to pay for anything. It was like he worked at Harley Davidson too, so fuck Harley Davidson. Fucking hate all of them over there, bitch ass people. Because like I said, I wanted to fight it, but I think all I paid was court fees and the ticket. So it ended up being like $400-500.
But at the time though, that was big.
Which at the time though, I'm like, yeah, I gotta work a month to pay for that.
that's fucked up.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm picking up shifts and shit.
Yeah, I remember that too.
But yeah, no, that was the wackest thing ever. I was like, how the fuck do I get blamed when the cop let me go and everything?
Yeah, I feel
I was
you.
I told the cop, I'm like, this dude literally said it was his fault. He wasn't paying attention.
That's so fucked.
I feel like you would have been better off hitting your car though, like because you said he flipped all over the pavement and shit. If you would have hit your car, you would have probably like.
Probably would have flipped over his car.
I don't know, man. He was going 50.
Yeah.
Lay on his hood and shit.
No, it's this dude's fault too, though. He didn't have any helmet. He didn't have any like protective thing. It was
No
just
leather
shirt, jeans, and I think that's it.
But legally, they don't have to wear a helmet though, right?
No, not here.
Like,
It doesn't
just
matter about legally.
glasses.
Everyone who
Just
rides
safety.
knows.
Yeah,
Yeah, everyone
yeah.
who rides a bike knows
Yeah,
that. Like,
I agree.
Some
safety
people are
is a
against it though
priority.
because I know somebody who he said like he crashed without. Well, I mean, obviously it's not good to crash without one, but he crashed with one. Like he crashed without one before and nothing happened. Like he was good, and then he crashed with one, and he like broke his collarbone because he like landed on his helmet, kind of.
Like that, yeah.
Like, cause like they're pretty big,
Mm-hmm.
and it broke his collarbone, like just from that.
Or just don't buy a bike. I don't know. Just
Nah, not even that. But yeah, I don't know. Fuck that guy. And fuck the cop.
I don't know. Motorcycles they're like cool concept, like you get a ride free.
Yeah,
So dangerous, like for what? Like you're
Yeah.
riding on a.
it's a joyride.
It's like you're riding on a road with every other car is like a reinforced bike with like double the size. and
That's the
shit.
shitty part. It's
why
that you
would
don't got to
do
worry
that?
about yourself. It's everyone else around you.
That's
driving.
very true,
Yeah.
actually.
You could have a
Like,
Jason pull up
I
to you
trust
who's
myself.
rolling.
Texting on his phone.
I would never.
Yeah,
Or you
okay.
could have a medical condition that makes you drive into a mall though with a
That's
bike.
crazy.
It's just fucked up.
I
Reverse
just-
into a Walmart.
I just hate those motherfuckers that are like bike riders and like people don't watch out for bikers enough, but they're the same ones driving crazy as fuck, like passing people off like idiots.
Like
That's true.
going in between cars and traffic.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly. Shit like
Yeah,
that.
you know, that's just dumb. They're
And then
stupid.
they get
There's
hit, and
always
then
those
it's
stupid
somebody
people.
else's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
like-
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing though. It's almost in like every little community thing. There's always gonna be those like shitty people,
Yeah.
like who just don't follow the shit.
Don't follow rules.
I always keep my distance when it comes to people on bikes and everything
Yeah,
like
I'm
that. I
pretty
never
good.
like getting close to
Me
them or
neither.
anything like
Yeah,
that.
It makes
for
me
real.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
that's why
Like
I'm
I
like,
try to
I
stay
don't want
far. I'll get, but if it's a car, I'm like this far away at a light. But
Hell
bikes,
no.
I'm like 2 cars behind them. You know, like I don't know.
I think
At
what's
least.
worse is like I don't know if you guys get a lot of them out here, but like people that ride like not I guess not mountain bikes, but like you know the people that wear the dry fit shit, and
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
helmet, and then
Yeah.
like,
There's,
ride
there's a
like
few
this.
out here too.
There's a bunch of them out there.
Oh,
in
the
fucking-
cyclists?
where I'm from, yeah, and they'll just like ride either on opposite, like coming towards you, or with you, but like either way, that shit's super dangerous. Like
Yeah.
especially on roads with a bunch of hills and shit, because you'll like come up the hill and then they'll be right there, and you're like, oh fuck.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to though.
No, I know they
Yeah.
they have no choice, but like just don't ride there.
It just gets
Like,
you.
find somewhere
Just
else
don't
to
ride
ride.
there.
Like there's
Oh
bike-
yeah, just make it
there's
easy.
bike
Don't ride
trails,
there.
Yeah.
Bike pass, choose something else. That shit's dangerous as fuck.
But
I don't know.
a lot of those people are doing that
Nah.
because they can't get the distance in those bike
I don't
paths.
have an issue with that, but what I hate is when people like don't have anything like reflective or like
Oh,
lights,
fuck
shit like
that.
that. Like, cause at night I be passing like some bikes like late as fuck, and I can't even see shit.
Well, that's because you're
And
blind
you don't
too.
notice till you're
Yeah,
like right next
exactly.
to him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rick's supposed to have glasses when he drives, but he doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
So let's throw that in there. Let's throw
Yeah,
that
facts.
in there.
We got Snitch 9 over here.
But it doesn't change
Anything
anything
else,
if I'm not
Rob?
wearing
Anything
reflective at night.
Nah, yeah, that's
Nah.
fucked up.
Nah, you know what? I fuck with the people though that know the directions and everything. That like hit you with that, or like they're turning right, so
yeah,
they do all the
that's
hand
true.
signals. I'm like, I respect that. These guys are actually
I've
putting
seen,
an effort in.
I seen
Yeah.
someone do that once in a car though. I don't think that.
I
Well,
have
maybe
seen
because
that.
Oh, so with their lights
yeah.
out?
Yeah,
Hit them with
I
one
don't
of
do
these.
that, but
I don't do that either. I
Stick
don't even
your
know.
with-
I don't even know.
Hey, shout out to people that use their turning signals too.
Big fucking shout out.
People do
Yeah.
that.
Big shout out to those
Good
people.
people do. Good
Fuck's
people.
one of those.
I use them if there's people behind me.
What the fuck?
I
If
just
there's
do
no
it
one
by
behind
habit.
me, or not just behind me, but I mean like, say I'm in the back roads and there's nothing. Obviously, I'm not gonna.
See, that's the bad thing. If you rely on just that, it means you're not used to just using it in general, which you should be.
'Cause I'm not.
You should be.
Yeah,
But,
that's why I do it anyway. Just
Yeah.
'cause
Nah, you know what I hate? When like, well, yeah, obviously using
It
signals.
makes traffic flow so much better.
Yeah.
When,
Yeah,
if
when
others around
I'm
you know where you're going.
I'm stopped at a light, and I'm trying to go left, but there's a car coming, so I'm waiting for him to pass me. And right as he's coming up, he puts on the signal and turns.
Yeah.
So like I sat there and I waited for nothing.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit's
the
annoying.
worst. I think that's probably
That should
like
always
the
be
most
happening.
annoying driving shit.
Nah, I had this one time. It was a 2-stop. The cross traffic didn't stop. So there's this bitch already at the stop, and then I pull up. She had no turning signal on or anything. All right, the cars come. We both get it's clear for both of us to go. I start going, and then like she starts going, and she starts turning left, and like she's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. Turn your blinkers on."
For real.
Like otherwise, I would have let you go. But I thought when both, if you stop and someone else stops with you in an opposite direction, and like you both are going straight, like you both go at the same time.
Yeah, you're not gonna wait for someone to
Yeah,
go straight,
right?
then
Like,
you
what?
go straight.
But this bitch, she didn't have her turn signal on, so and then she got mad at me. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck.
You should have just stopped right there and been like,
No, I did slow down. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's annoying because I
That
live
is annoying.
right off a 4-way stop, and that's so common. Or like people, like everyone stopped, everyone just looking at each other. So then I go to floor it, and then someone else goes to floor it, and then we do a brake check. Yeah, just like nigga, what? That shit's fucking annoying.
It's
That
one
is-
time.
That's super annoying.
that happened to me on the way here actually.
Yeah,
But
I was
didn't stop, I
leaving.
just kept going.
One time I was leaving school. I was leaving Elgin, and I was getting into that tollway to get on 90. And this motherfucker just cuts me off nasty, and I start honking at him like a bunch of times just to piss him off. And this dude gets so mad, that he keeps like braking and purposely just not go through the whole entire toll. We're just like sitting there, I'm honking him just on purpose, like just pissing him off, and he keeps like going like this, flipping me off, and I keep honking just to piss him off more. This motherfucker gets out of his fucking car, and just
Jesus,
looking at me,
called the cops.
like gets like looking at me all fucking mean and shit. He has like Texas plates. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get shot. I honk one more time, and he's like super pissed, and I'm like, bro, hurry the fuck up, and he fucking gets in his car and we dip. And then I flipped him off on 90 because I was mad.
Oh wow! You should have got out the car too. Hey, all four doors open.
Bro, when he got out of the car, I was
He got
like,
out of the car. He was like, "Oh shit, lock the door."
yeah, I put it in reverse. I was like, oh my god.
That actually happened to me one time. It was like probably 11 at night, right? I get off of 90, and then fucking I don't remember how this happened, but like he cut me off. And then I start honking like crazy. I'm like, what the fuck, whatever. And then he turns somewhere. I get in front. And then I turn into where our shop's at. And it's like pitch dark, no lights, nothing, just my car lights. And then I see this big ass truck, the one that cut me off, like pull in. He's got that muffler, that sticks straight out the bed.
The stacks, yeah.
Big ass fucking truck, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I keep driving. Like, to our shop, it's like a long road. So I just keep driving slowly. Homie's like slowly creeping up. So I turn around, try to go that way. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't see because his lights are in my eyes. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So then I try to go around him, and then he, like, turns with me, cuts me off.
Like, in your property?
Yeah. Yeah. So then I try to go the other way. He cuts me off. And then there's, like, another entrance. So I just sped off, went around, and just dipped. And then we came back, and he was gone. I was shitting myself. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was by myself, too. And this was, like, 2 years ago. So I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's why you gotta get the concealed carry, bro.
Yeah, at 16.
Nah, illegal guns work better though. And in front.
Hell
Damn,
no.
Rick, you're not gonna talk about when we were coming back from Seville, from what is it,
Yeah, fuck
Alan?
that
Me,
guy.
you?
From El Paradiso.
At Paraiso,
Wait, what even happened? I think
The dude-
we're
turn
both turning lane. Turning
Yeah.
lane.
left turn lanes.
We're both on the turning lane to go left. As we're starting to like actually turn, he starts coming into our lane, like not seeing us.
Made him swerve.
Yeah, so I had to
Almost hit the
brake
curve.
and go off to the right, yeah, like hard as fuck. And then I just started fucking throwing shit out the window at his car.
He was like, find any water bottles that I got in the back there, hand them to me.
Rod and Alan are searching through the truck, finding shit. I'm just throwing shit at him.
Hey, don't worry, we went back and cleaned it up though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we picked
bro,
up the garbage.
We were tormenting the guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
Because we stopped, and then like he stopped, and like he tried to go, and then we
We'd
tried
go.
to go. That's fucked up.
It was late as fuck, so there was no traffic.
And we were following him for
So-
a good 5-10 minutes.
Well, we were going home. We
We
were
were going
following
home. We
nobody.
weren't following him.
It just happened to be the same way he was
Yeah.
going.
Oh, that one time, me, you, and who was it? Jose.
Oh,
When we're
Shit's tight.
all right, now shut the fuck up. Y'all laughed. Now shut the fuck up. Anyway, when we were driving to Charlie's, it was me, you, and Jose Arise, and this like old.
who's driving?
You were driving.
Of course.
You were driving, and we were heading towards Harvard. Yeah, it was Harvard. And,
Oh,
and there's like
Last summer we were going to Charlie's house for his birthday. Yeah.
This cookout?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like a middle-aged couple. They look kind of rich. Okay,
Yeah.
They pulled out right in front of us.
Sounds
right?
about white.
Yeah, they pulled out right in front of us, and what did we do? We fucking rolled the window down. We caught up to him. We just flicked them off like nasty.
Oh, he was like this,
Bro, like
right in the
bro,
face.
like
No, the
like,
thing
whole
is, it wasn't right
torso.
away though. We like were on their asses to a point where we could finally like get next to them.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
we were waiting for like a dead ass road. We literally
Yeah.
spent like 10-15 minutes doing this
that's
shit.
why we were kind of late.
Yeah, we got there a little late for this.
Yeah.
So then when we
can't
were
remember.
behind them, we kept honking hard as hell, and we got to the left of them, and we were all flipping off. They looked scared, like they were getting terrorized.
scared as
yeah.
fuck. Well,
Good.
dude, don't
Jason was
fucking
scared too,
don't
though.
cut us off then.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, that's crazy. So they called the cops or what?
Hell
No.
no.
We jetted out that bitch.
Nah, we took care of them.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we took care of him.
Hey, my riders know what to do.
Right. You ain't entertained, Rick?
Yeah.
Chill, bro.
What's going on over there?
You good?
Who texted us, Rick?
Were you fact checking them or something?
Yeah, fact checking.
Hey, I don't remember saying fact check.
Yeah.
Hey, we said fact check.
Y'all go hard.
Any other stories y'all got?
One time I was in the passenger seat with Victor. Victor Ace when he was driving the Grand Am, and we're on South Street. We're heading towards Emerson, like from the high school.
Yeah.
We're behind this dude who's going like 20 miles an hour. And you know Victor, he's a speed demon. Fucking Victor's a speed demon. I think Andrew was in the back too. He was in the back seat, and there are two cars going slow as fuck in front of us, and Victor, speed demon. I'm like, yo, bro, you won't pass these two cars up right now.
Both of them?
Both of them. Both of them. This nigga hits 80 going down South Street. We're on the left side, all right? We're going fast as fuck. And our destination was on the left, but I feel like for a moment, Victor forgot that our destination was on the left. I'm like, dude, we have to go left. I don't know why I said that.
I remember that.
And he was like, oh, shit. And we were like halfway past the turn, and he just whipped it to the left, and we crashed into like some bushes. We crashed into some bushes, and the side mirror was like dangling, and like the car was like all scratched up.
Fuck.
That's so
Right
dumb.
outside of Emerson.
Right outside of Emerson, like right across from the sign.
All to just make the turn.
Just to make that turn, because I think he
Worth
forgot.
it.
Like if that was me, I would have just passed it.
Worth it.
I would have passed it at that point and then like turned around somewhere, but I don't.
Wait, so you didn't even make the turn then? You hit a
No.
bush?
Like, and then like we stopped there, and we were able to like back out a little bit and then keep going left. And
Just play it off cool. Like
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Fuck.
Pull it to the spot
Yeah.
with your mirror all off and shit.
yeah, that was one for the books, going 80 down South Street.
I
Passing
remember
up two cars.
Rick's story of throwing the things that reminded me of my cousin. Someone like cut him off nasty, and he was on his way to work like, early as hell. He threw a full ass can of Coke, like an aluminum one, just at fucking someone's car.
Wait, who did?
And flew out the
Shit.
bitch. Huh?
Who did?
I don't know if it's cool with him telling the story, so I won't
Name
say
drop.
Nah.
It's
Not
you,
me. Hey, I would.
No, I said my cousin, not a
Tell him,
friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Coke
He
a
drinks
day.
his cokes.
Facts.
He'll never leave a full one in the car.
Hey, I don't litter.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that one.
bro. Right on, partner.
Any other stories? Hey, comment down below any stories you guys got. Any funny ones or embarrassing ones?
Hey, let us know if you think Rod's bogus for making a dude take out a loan too.
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
That's pretty
For real.
scummy.
That's fucked up, man.
And Rod's the one that helped him take it out too.
Hey, but what if he got it from TTF?
Yeah, for real.
Money talks.
Hey, what if he was just saying that to see if Rod would be like, forgive
bro,
him and
It's
yeah.
cool, bro.
Like, what if he just wanted Rod to feel bad?
Yeah, but he did.
I'm nervous. I don't know.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I think we should end it there then. Any other stories you got?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
a
we're
wrap.
good. Let's wrap it up.
All right, yeah,
It's just a wrap thing.
All right, guys, that has been another video. We appreciate you guys watching again. Like I said, comment
Thank you
your
so
own.
much.
You know what, Rod? You can do the outro, bro. I'm off this.
Dude, stop.
Go hard.
But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Peace. Take care.
Peace out.
Peace out. Nah, beat us on October 3rd, bro.
What's October 3rd?
Top 5, and I'm not 5, and I'm not 4. I try giving y'all time, but I can't wait.
busy.
Unsigned, not a contract, not a handshake. You tryna bury me, then get the shovel. I hit you with the triple double like I'm Mr. Russell. I know the game, I get the hustle. I know the play before you run it like I'm in the huddle. Yeah, I feel like a young goat. Always had the flow. I let the hair grow. I'm Kobe with the fro. Young Kobe with the. I feel like a young goat. Always had the flow.